This is a CBS News Special Report. I'm Chip Reid in Washington. We're coming on the air tonight as protests across the country intensify over the death of George Floyd. In Los Angeles, you can see a building on fire. The mayor of the city says the National Guard will be deployed overnight and a citywide curfew is in effect until 5:30 this morning, their time. In Bakersfield, California, police officers lined up as protesters took to the streets. Now we do want to say throughout the day, protests were peaceful, and it seems that violence tends to ramp up throughout the night. And just minutes ago in Washington, D.C. police were pushing back protesters. This comes just a day after violent protests outside the White House. George Floyd died this past Monday in Minneapolis after a police officer pinned him down with a knee on his neck for nearly 9 minutes. That officer was arrested on Friday and charged with murder and manslaughter. Jeff Pegues is in Minneapolis and has been covering this all week. Jeff, what's the latest there?
Well, Chip, what you've been seeing across the country is reminiscent of what we've been seeing here over the last 4 to 5 days. People in the streets protesting, and then some of those protests, they turn violent. We've had looting, we've had fires. That's why you see these boarded up buildings. This is downtown Minneapolis any other time of the year, and it would be a bustling area. But right now it looks like they're preparing for a hurricane down here, and these windows have been boarded up for a couple of days now. Not just this window, but windows all down this popular shopping and eatery restaurant area in downtown Minneapolis. There is a curfew in place here right now. Earlier tonight, we were out on the streets as police moved in to clear the crowds from the streets. This was a pivotal night for officials here in Minneapolis as they try to restore peace. Chip, back to you.
Jeff, thanks. Once again, we are on the air as protests across the country turn violent in the wake of Floyd's death. We will continue to bring you any updates. Our coverage will continue on our 24-hour streaming network, CBSN. You can watch it at cbsnews.com or on our CBS News app. For those of you in the West, there will be more on your local news on this CBS station. This has been a CBS News Special Report. I'm Chip Reid, CBS News, Washington.
For news 24 hours a day, go to cbsnews.com.